So today we are going to do the topic in Java that one is known as for loop or looping statement. There are what is for loop is basically earlier it has been said that whenever we need to do a work in a repetitive manner, right? So instead of doing that one manually, we should use some looping statement or iterative statement. It will be helpful to do the same work again and again. For example, if anyone is asking me to print 1 to 100, in case of Java, we can do the same work in two different ways. One, that one is actually a very laborious work. We will write system dot out dot print, and this way we will write that is print 1, and I will just copy this one, Control C, and continuously I will keep on moving, Control V, Control V, Control V, and for every work, I'm going to press the enter. I'm going to press the enter, and here I'm going to change the value 1, 2, 3, 4. So since we are doing 1, 2, 3, 4, it is also a very laborious work, right? So what about writing 1 to 100? So from starting from 1, I have to continue till 100. It's just a kind of work that it will only kill the time as well as the memory space also. To overcome such problem, we have a wonderful solution in Java that is known as iterative statement. There are basically three kinds of iterative statement: for, while, and do while. Today we are going to start the first thing. That one is the for one. It is the widely used and most popular among the students and the programmer. Okay, because this is the most flexible iterative statement. So for this particular program, if anyone asking me, okay, write a Java program to print 1 to 100, then I'm going to use the iterative statement or iteration, which is known as for loop. For the for loop, what is the syntax? First of all, I have to write for, then I have to write the initial value. In this particular case, my initial value is 1. Since for the Java or any kind of programming language, we can store the value inside a memory piece, which is known as variable. So we are going to write int I equals to 1. So this is the first value. After that, I less than equal to 100. That means I will start from 1, and how long it will continue? Until unless it reaches to 100. So this is the condition area. So first part, it is the initialization, then condition. After that, we will have the increment or decrement part. In this particular program, I have the work of incrementation, because here the initial value of I is 1 and it is going by 1, 2, 3, 4 this way. So it is I plus plus. Okay. Now just curly brace has been started. My work is to write the value. So I'm writing system system dot out dot println. Okay. Here I'm going to simply print the variable value, and here it is. Okay. So this is the simplest program in Java. And whenever I'm going to run the same program using BlueJ, so how may I do so? I'm just copy the entire thing here. Okay. Now I'm going to start the BlueJ. Let it load properly. Okay. Now I'm going to create a new class. So I'm just giving a simple name, that is loop or some loop 1. Okay, it is class, so I'm just saying okay. Now right click and open editor and changing everything, just deleting everything here. Okay, now here what I'm supposed to write after the public class. Here obviously I'm going to write the program. What is my program is basically, here it is, my program is to print 1 to 100. So here we are writing the question. Now what I have to write, that is PUBLIC, public, STATIC, static, then void, then main. Okay, then I'm taking string, string AA, or whatever it is as per your wish. You can change any other name or provide any other name. And here the curly braces started. Within the curly braces, I'm going to use that code already been copied over there. I'm just pasting here. Okay, so here I'm just removing this statement is not been needed. This is also not been needed. So here I'm going to start the for loop. Okay, let us see. It is the for loop part inside the for loop. It is inside the for loop, and this is the end of the block of the for loop. And now this is the end of the main area. Now I need to have another curly braces to end the class. So let us compile it. Let us see whether is there any error or not. No, there are no error. There is no error actually. So here I'm going to close and now right click and open. Here I don't need to provide anything. Here I have to click on OK. And in the output section, you will see that I'm scrolling it up. Yes, it has been started from 1 and scrolling it down. At the end, obviously, it is going to print the 100. So by writing a single 3-line code, we are able to write 1 to 100. This is the most simplest program. Now, for the same cases, if I just want to modify this code, say, if I want to modify our code and I just want to write only the even numbers within 1 to 100, then what should I do? I will just open the editor again. Now changing the question, that is print all the even number from say I'm changing the values also to 250 to 500. That means here right now I'm going to write a program where I will write or print all the even numbers which are within the range of 250 to 500. Since the initial value is 250, so here only I have to make a small change. The startup value is 250 and the end value is 500. Okay, this particular program I can do using two different manner. One is if statement, another is using normal iteration. So I'm going to show you both the process. So here, first of all, how the value is starting. Since the even number, if we consider the even number, no, if you consider, so if 250 is the first even number, then the next even number will be 252. Next, 254. This way the values are coming. That means the differences between all those even numbers are 2. So here we can easily say that if we just take a call on the incrementation part, that means I plus plus, instead of writing I plus plus, if I write I equals to I plus 2, it will work. Okay, that means the value will incremented by 2 here. Let us see whether our code is correct or not. First of all, I am compiling. Downwards, it is showing no compilation error. So close. Now right click. Now open. And here it is. And it is showing. Okay, I am just doing one thing. I'm clearing up all the data, previous data, so that it must not keep any previous data. Again, just check it out. It is starting from 250. It is starting from 250. Just check it out. And only the even numbers it is printing here. Only the even numbers printing here, and the last value it is 500. Now again I can modify this one. Again I can modify our code. How I can modify our code? Okay, since I have said you, I'm opening the code, and instead of incrementing the value this way, I will go by the I++, but I will use the if statement. That means if I %2, I means I holds the value of the loop. That means 250, 251, something, something. Percent means it will look for the remainder. 2 means, that means we are dividing each and every value by 2. If the remainder is 0, that means that one is an even number. As per the rule, we know that the number which are divisible by 2, it is an even number. The number which are not divisible by 2, these are all odd numbers. So here, instead of incrementing in the for loop, we can do the same program by using if statement. We are just saying that I holding the value of 250, dividing it by 2 and checking the remainder is 0 or not. If it is perfectly 0, that means it is an even number, and hence it will print the value of I. So I'm clicking on the compile again and writing the code, just executing the code, and check it out. It is again giving me the same value, same set of values of the even numbers. So the same program we can do in many different manners, right?
Ma'am.
Now, hope you are able to understand the program. If you have any other query, you can write in the comment box. And there is a small homework I'm going to give. That is the same question. Here I have written the program for even number. You are going to try out for odd numbers. Okay. The small hint I can give you for this particular program, that the number which are not divisible by 2, then that one is known as odd number. So that's all. Thanks for watching. If you like, please don't forget to subscribe and like and comment and share. Thank you very much.